broken.
Yeah.
It was a big, it's like when you go and somebody gives you a knot and they tie a lot versus tying a knot, they tie a lot. And they say, hey, can you undo this? That was the inside of my body.
Mm-hmm. But it forced you to stop.
It made me stop, yeah.
Yeah.
I could no longer go.
Because otherwise you wouldn't have stopped.
I would never realize what I realize now. No.
Yeah.
I've been gone,
so it's
man.
this blessing, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, we got to bench you because you need to reflect.
The body will do that. The body will do that. The body will say, hey, man, you've done a good job. Now we're fucking done. Mm-hmm. And my body said, you're done.
Right. So you have the heart surgeries, you make this return to ultras. I mean, dude, we've been talking for like an hour and a half. We haven't even talked about any of the ultra stuff. But, you know, we talked about that last time, man. You go out, you're crushing it in all these races. Then you have the heart situation. You have 2 heart surgeries. Then you're back at it again. And then you hit this wall. Like you described this classic overtraining situation where you got back at it and you were training super duper hard, and then you showed up and you were just flat, right?
Yeah. I started gaining weight overnight. My thyroid, my endocrine system started shutting
Adrenals,
down.
yeah.
Fucking just shutting down left and right,
I'm surprised it took that long for you to have like a severe overtraining episode.
And yeah, it was severe. And it was probably overtraining mixed in with a lot of other shit. The body was whacked. It was whacked, man. And it just said, you're done. Go ahead, hang up your shoes, lay in the bed. It's time to die.
And how long did that go on for?
It went on about 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
So wait, what period of time was this?
So you're looking at, it was Badwater. So before Badwater, 2013 is when it started. I actually walked 100 miles of that race to finish it.
That was when I was crewing Dean that year.
Yep.
And you were right on our heels like most of the day.
And if I walked that whole thing. If I was on Dean's heels, he was walking a lot himself.
There was a lot of walking.
So
it was not a good year for him either.
I walked that almost whole race. I was cramping up so bad. It looked like an alien was in my quads. They were just doing this weird thing. I was hydrating, so I was like, what the hell's going on? My body started shutting down then. And then I had like a period of time where I was like, my God, feeling my best. And I crushed this race called Frozen Otter. And I was like, my God, man, I'm back. No, I wasn't. It was just my body saying, we got one more in us, man, before we give it up. Mm-hmm. So 2013 is when it really started hitting hard, man. And it went on from there.
Of all the things that you had to process, that was probably one of the hardest, being told you have to stop.
It was one of my hardest, but I have to be honest with you. It was the most eye-opening, refreshing time of my entire life. It was like it really made me reset. And it like what it said to me was, all right, man, we still got to find 100%. Mm-hmm. You can't run. You can't work out. So that's why I went to school. And I became a medic. You know, stuff like that. I started doing all. I literally reset. So I'm always in constant pursuit of my 100%. Whatever that is. If I can't run anymore, I'm going to see what else I can do. So I was real proud of how I handled that. When my whole life got stripped from me, and I was at like 20 years in the military, and my life was getting stripped, man. And I couldn't run, I couldn't work out, I couldn't do shit anymore. And I didn't lose my shit. All that training I'd gone through, mental training I'd gone through, I was able to utilize it to find a lot of peace in myself, a lot of joy, and a lot of self-fulfillment. Mm-hmm. And it was actually not that bad of a time. Yeah.